Hey friends, today I am unboxing the October main planner kit and pouch from Cocoa Daisy, and the theme for October is October Glow. So we have a lot of fall leaves, these pretty little birds here. Here is our vinyl sticker, Wander, where the leaves fall freely. And there's always a note on the back from Christine there. And here is the pouch of the month. It is two-sided. It's made of like a, kind of feels like a canvasy material. Warning, contents may warning, contents may cause creativity. We have our little Cocoa Daisy label, and we have a black zipper, which I love the black and white on this pouch this month. And then this side says, stationery doesn't ask questions. Stationery understands. Cute. I love this pouch. I love that we have like a quote on this pouch this month. And then here is our main planner kit. Let's start with the papers. Beautiful as always. This time we have a little belly band for our papers, which is super cool. Let me remove that belly band. All right, so first off, we have this, which is beautiful. I love the little house with the trees. And these measure about 13 by 8.5. And you could use these for dashboards. You could punch holes in these. You could make that a folder and, glue the top and bottom and use it for a folder. Or you could add an extra paper like this and create a folder. You could do so many fun things with these papers, but I love this design. And then we have the fall colors in the stripes. This reminds me of like a fawn, how they have the little spots on them. And we have this one with the birds. This is so pretty. We've got some kind of ombre colors, a darker orangey yellow into yellow, some leaves, and a brown plaid. Love these patterns this month. All right, let's see. We have a stamp this month, color detail. So we have a little ink pot here. We've got a little splotch here and some lines to write. So if you want to coordinate colors from like your Tombow markers, your acrylic markers, the Stress Oxide inks, all that, you could take, like this card, the journaling card, stickers, and take this to your collection and swatch out colors that would match. I love that. I'm so excited about trying this out. We have our Post-it notes, or little sticky note pad. And we have a beautiful torn border. We have our little birds here and leaves number down here. Super cute. And these are sticky from here up. They're sticky. So I love using these different note cards throughout the month. Here is our pen. This is Tombow Mono Edge Highlighter. Looks like it's going to be an orange color. And then it has a fine tip on this end. Here is our journaling card. This season asks nothing of you but to soften and simply be. And then we can test out our pen. And then here is our washi tape. And it has trees and leaves and that beautiful little bird. So let's swatch this out. We're going to swatch this up here so we can test out our stamp. And then it continues a good long ways till you meet up with the bird again. So really pretty washi. I am always so impressed by the washi tapes we get each month. And let's try out the pen. So it is like not as bright as the end. It's more of like that fluorescent color. And to be honest, I don't really think the color matches very well with the collection, but it's still fun to have a new pen to try out. We're going to set this aside and test the stamps at the end. We've got one of the October monthly cards. And I didn't get one of these for every month because I had an idea to use these in a yearly journal. But I've only gotten a few months, so I'll use the ones that I do have in my yearly journal at the end of the year. We have our pockets. And you get 2 of these self-adhesive pockets. This one says, fly gently into what's next. And you can fit stuff in there, and this back part is adhesive. In the quiet rustle of leaves, I find comfort. And by the way, your monthly things are covered with this little protective seal, which I usually leave on. So that is our 2 pockets for the month. So if you do like a seasonal journal or an October daily or anything like that, those pockets are perfect for that. All right, next we have our die cuts. So we have some florals. We have our page tabs, which you get 6 of those in the designs of the collection. That one's really pretty with the pumpkin peeking there. An acorn. We have a little bird, and we have a pumpkin, which is awesome. The first pumpkin I've seen so far. And those are our die cuts. I'm going to put these away so I don't lose any of them. And last but not least, we have our sticker kit. So here are the clear stickers for the month. We've got some floral, some leaves, and those cute little birds. And here is the main stickers from this kit. So we have our alphas, numbers, and boxes. And we have our October. We have another page tab. We have some little headers here, some boxes and headers, more dates, and we have the weeks, and then some icons. And then we have our pretty stickers, and there's 2 sheets this month, which is awesome. So I love this one with the bird on the pumpkin. We have some more leaves, and then we have a little one like this, which is new. I don't think I remember getting an extra sheet, but we have some smaller alpha, some smaller icons, and smaller date stickers. So absolutely love this kit. Oh, let's stamp out the stamp here so you can get an idea of how that looks. Let me grab a stamp block, and I'm just going to grab my small distress inks for this. So let's say you want to stamp out your little pot here in black. There you go. That's really cute. All right, so that is the little pot that we're stamping out for our swatches. And then you have the swatch itself. Dang it, I just cleaned my mat and then I dropped my ink on it. Let's say we want to do walnut stain. So I think that would go nicely with this collection. And you could swatch out your colors like that. And then if you want to add any writing to it, or this is color details. So really cute stamp. So let's say we want to grab one of my Ohuhu brush markers and kind of match out what ink I want to use to go with the collection. So we have some oranges, we have that blue and the bluebird. So say we want to see if this blue color here would work good for our bird. You could test it out on a piece of paper, and if you like the look of that, then you could color in your center here. And I'm just doing this very messily just to give you an idea. You could color that in. You could do, say you had an ink to match it. You could swatch out your ink there. Then you could use this and your color details, and then you could write in what marker you're using. And I don't know if this has colors or not. There are no colors, but this is 82. So you could do Ohuhu number 82. And then if you ever wanted to use up some more of this kit that you hadn't used before, you could go back to your little swatches and know that Ohuhu number 82 would go with this collection. So thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by and checking out the October kit from Cocoa Daisy. So this is the main planner kit, and I showed you the pouch of the month as well. Make sure you check out the description box below. I'll have all the information linked for Cocoa Daisy. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.